Good evening, YouTubers. This afternoon we're going to be back working on the Honda Rancher 420. As you can see, I've got the display module out of the four-wheeler. Previous owner had busted the display, glued a piece of light sand on here, which I have to say is pretty well done. But we want something a little more better looking. So we ordered a replacement unit from Power Sport Nation. We're going to take the display off of that unit and put on our current unit. That way we retain the current hours and mileage. And then we're going to put it back in the bike and keep going from there. So stay tuned. Alright, first thing you want to do, you got 6 screws on the back of your unit. Remove those 6 Phillips head screws and just pull your cover off. And keep in mind there is a seal gasket inside of here that seals the unit to help waterproof it. Alright, so open up our new unit. Alright, here's the unit we bought used. Now we're going to remove these 6 screws out of the back and transplant that faceplate onto our faceplate. Alright, 6 screws out. Gonna roll it over. And a little wiggle. Maybe. Well, if you can't wiggle it off, we'll persuade it to come off. Get in here in the plastic, there's just a slight twisting action to pop the seal loose all the way around, not too heavy, and she slides right off. And there's the seal I was talking about, guys, so make sure you do not tear that seal. Kids gloves. We're going to set this unit to the side so we don't get it confused. What you want to do, you want to seat this back down into a groove that goes all the way around the unit. Take a small instrument, or if your fingernail, and push it back down in that groove so it fully seats all the way around. Alright, so now we're going to transplant it onto our unit. Wipe off any dust while we got it apart. Trying to get that little speck out of the corner, that would drive me nuts. There we go. We're going to transplant the new cover, wiping out the inside, make sure we get it all nice and clean. Make sure we fully seal, turn it over, and reverse the process, add 6 screws. And guys, when you tighten these down, don't go Conan the Barbarian on these things. It's plastic, they will break. And that will make a very bad day. Snug and just a little twist. Snug and a little twist. You're going to hear me say that 6 times just because we want to be sure. Snug and a little twist. Because all you want to do is pull that plastic housing in to seat that rubber gasket. And a little twist. Snug and a little twist. And that's right, you guessed it. Snug and a little twist. Alright, now we have a nice clean display. We're going to put the cover back on this one that I bought for safekeeping, store it away. That way, in the near future, if something happens to my display, I have a backup. So it was dual purpose there, was getting a new display, which Honda does not offer. And now I have a backup unit in case electronics die in my unit. And we'll store this off in a nice storage location for a nice dry day. Alright, set that off to the side. Nice storage. Got a spray bottle with some nice soapy water. We'll spray the unit. And just wipe it off. And we're going to supply some dielectric grease inside the connector just to help further with waterproofing. So water can't get back down in there as easily, which Honda does a pretty good job of sealing these bikes up. It's just an added protection. Alright. We've got a lot of parts on order. Some have came in, some have not. So as parts come in, we will keep you updated on what we're doing on the build. So stay tuned. Have a good day.